And welcome back to the channel where today we are going to be playing the new DLC for Session. We're also going to talk a little bit about where I've been for the last few months, but mostly we're going to be checking this out. This is an abandoned amusement park, and I have seen some clips online. I just bought it. This is my very first time playing it. We're going to mess around. We're going to explore this a little bit. If you watched me play the game through before, I got really frustrated a lot. I had the game on, I forget what you would call it, but like you can, it was the links, there was no link between the spins and the flips. So you could do like, you know, triple flips and stuff like that a little bit easier, but it made the game incredibly hard. I have relinked them together, so the game is a little bit simpler now. This is a ridiculous thing that I just did. That was amazing. Can I clear the... Oh, I was hoping I could clear the chain. But yeah, I've seen some stuff here. I've seen people skate these chains. You can like get... You know, like lock onto it sideways where the chain is between the board and the truck and like spin around and do stuff on it, which is pretty cool. It's kind of boring that the first thing I saw was a stair set that I wanted to skate, but yeah, let's try to maybe do some kind of line here. I don't know if I can grind. I probably can't pop all the way up onto the ledge, but oh, okay, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, let me pop up on there and do a bit of a grind. It's my first time doing a gameplay video with myself on camera. I usually lean pretty close into the screen here. Maybe I'll try to, you know, actually be in the frame while I play. All right, so I want to do a backside heel flip and then pop up switch and then either a switch over crook or a nose blunt, maybe something like that would be cool on there. All right, maybe just a nose grind. Let's just keep it simple. Oh. It is tough to stay in a grind, like, and it's fair because like it's ridiculous the type of stuff you can do in this game. You can grind for 300 feet and it's no problem, but it doesn't really make sense as far as like you being able to do anything about it. Ooh, can I like carve into a grind? Let me forget that line for now. There's probably plenty of other things I could be doing other than that. I also want to figure out how to get up there. I mean, I bet I can figure it out. Can I hop the fence? All right. If they made that fence too high to jump over, that would have really sucked. All right, let's get up here. All right, I want to do the most ridiculous. This is really dangerous for kids. I mean, you can fall right in there, no problem. All right. Oh, this one seems, no, it's not shorter. And there's a kicker here. Oh, I don't think it's supposed to be. I think that's just art. Like they made it broken on purpose. Let's try to do a grind here. First, I want to throw myself off this and see what happens. You may be able to tell I don't have the mode where you have to do like the big impact thing so that you can land stuff. I didn't find that very fun, so I didn't do it. There's also different mods where you can break your board and things like that. I don't have any mods installed right now. Big gap. Oh, how did I do it so easy the first time? Probably because I didn't keep having to steer while I came off of the start here. Ooh, oh. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. This is really dumb. Come on, land it. Oh, that was so clean. Well, all right, I'm not going to get that line because you get a little squirrely when you land. Maybe I start back here, then I can pop up the little edge right there. Maybe the low pop ollie would be cool. And then that might not be enough. Do the high pop ollie. I want to do an oh. Oh, if I can get like a ton of air off of that, that would be really cool. Like a front crook would be awesome, but you just can't hold on to those very long. See, like you just kind of fall off of them. Yeah. But oh, if I could land, okay, maybe if I do like a tail slide, let's say, and then I could land it, just like land back inside. And then I could do like something big off of that. That would be fun. All right. Should I do like a low pop out maybe? Because you can land a tail slide by just kind of turning, but it looks a little bit off because, well, no, I think that was fine. I did it super slow. Look at how much air that is. Okay, yeah. That is a little ridiculous. Makes me think of in the skate games where they just kept making bigger and bigger stuff, you know, and it got really ridiculous. I mean, I should do this without the grind, right? Just to see where I'm supposed to land. All right, I'm at least gonna do a frontside flip. Oh. Yeah, can't really clear that. All right. There's not much oh, maybe if I did a lip slide, like I should be able to stay locked into a lip slide. You can't really drop in off of that. And then do like a 450 out or more. All right, yeah. That's the trick here. Smith would be cool, but yeah, I think you would just drop in after a little bit. Well, all right, let's try it. Yeah. All right, let's be a little bit over. Lip slide. Don't fall off. I know you want to. I know you want to. Don't do it. All right, let's do a 450. Yeah. Oh, bailed the switch tray. All right, let's find something else to do. So, yeah, I have not been posting on the channel for a while. I've been a little bit unsure of how to go about keeping this channel going. Because, you know, I did the shred school and I thought that was a brilliant idea. I thought this was going to bring everything back. You know, the problem was most of the types of series that people like the most have copyright problems where every time I post one, it ends up getting taken down, and it sucks putting in all that work. And then, you know, people love it for a couple weeks and then it has to come down, you know, and that sucks. Oh, that part looked pretty fun over there. I don't know why I'm going for all the big gaps first, but they're just so obvious. I gotta try them. So I was just doing the Ask Rad Rat question series, and those were doing really, really bad. You know, out of 70,000 people who are subscribed, about 1,000 people would watch them, and I think that ends up being pretty bad for your channel if you post something that so few of your people watch. It doesn't go past your subscribers. And I even have friends who are subscribed who say they didn't even see my stuff, you know? So I was thinking, like, I need something that people are going to really like. And, ooh, a grind up and then grind back down type situation. All right, what's the best angle? I think maybe coming from this way. Ooh, that curve slide. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm glad I bought this for, I think it was 13 bucks. You also get Chris Cole as a skater. I don't really care. I like to play as my own character in these, but if you're a big Chris Cole fan, he is available. I am a fan of his. I just don't really care to play for anybody else while I'm in the game. But yeah, so I was thinking, like, what am I gonna do? Let me come up with something that people will actually like and they'll stay engaged with. And I had been doing courses. I got a free trial for one of those sites where you can learn stuff, you know, like Skillshare or something like that. I'm not sure if it was that one, but and I thought it was cool that it's all like, okay, so what if I pop up? I got to be at a better angle for this other table. And I thought it was so cool that it would be like, you know, here's what we're doing for this week, and then we're going to do this next time. And it's all preset. And as soon as I'm done with this thing, I can jump back in and do the next thing. And I thought, you know, that was pretty cool. I have taught a ton of tricks, but they're not, you know, planned out. Yeah, okay, I kind of slipped off at the end there, but they're not planned out. So this week you'd learn how to kickflip. Next week it's like a 360 flip. You know, like that's not how you would actually learn how to skate. I'm just doing tricks in whatever order I feel like, you know. But for me to do it all and schedule it out and have it be this week you're going to learn this week you're going to learn this would be a really cool idea. I thought it was a smart idea. That is very steep. Can I even? What should I do on it? Probably like a blunt, right? Things like it's dying for a blunt. It's so steep that like you kind of don't want to do a grind that would make you go way too fast, you know? So yeah, and I used to get a bunch of people would contact me all the time and be like, hey, I'm trying to get back into skating. I haven't skated in 20 years. I did the yeah. Oh no, that was a flat kickflip, I guess. It was kind of not nose divey, the opposite. And then I pulled it into a nose grind. And people are like, yeah, I'm trying to get back into skating. It's been a long time. I can't remember how to do any of the tricks I used to do. Or I'm trying to teach my kid how to skate, and I really don't have anywhere to go to learn all like the basic tricks to start with. So I thought it was a slam dunk. I would get people contacting me daily asking for something just like this. And I thought, wow, this is going to be perfect. Should I come up with a line maybe? Like a blunt, and then maybe like a nollie inward heel flip on that, maybe. And I thought this was a genius plan. So I came up with it. I filmed it all. I had like the sponsorship planned out. Well, I missed the gap there, but I had the sponsorship planned out, and I contacted all the people I needed to get all that done. And I spent months and months and months planning that whole thing out. And I posted up the first one. I had the whole course done before the first one went up, because I was promising next week, we're going to do this next week, and I figured I can't promise that if it's not done, because if I get hurt or if it rains all week, or, so they have to all be done before I start. So I post that first one. I've got all of them done. Sorry about that dog. He is obnoxious. And okay, as it turns out, not the dog's fault. My pest control guys are here. They come every quarter and they spray for hornets and stuff like that. But anyway, so I had this whole thing planned out. I had all of them done, all scheduled out, sitting there in my studio. And I post up the first one, and I go back to post the second one. And I see that it had 600 views. Out of 70,000 people, 600 clicked on it. And that sucked because, I spent months on that. I had all kinds of plans. I had like the hashtags that you could post your tricks under, and you could ask for extra help on Instagram and stuff. And, I had all of this stuff going on. And out of 70,000 people who saw it in their feed, 600 clicked on it. And like, I was devastated. And like, it's probably my fault. Like, I thought, I'm just not getting enough speed for this, but I don't want to clear the whole thing. So the thing is, like, maybe I should have known that people wouldn't want that, but so many people asked for it, and it's kind of it was something to try, like, it's not your fault that you didn't want to watch it. But I wish people did, because I put all that time in, and it cost, I had to buy stuff for it and all that. So it sucked. And would I have popped better if I didn't miss the edge there? Whatever. I'm not going to work on this line forever. There's too much of this thing to go explore. So yeah, like, that just sucked. And I was thinking, like, this is my last really good idea for something to do. I could play more games, I guess, but there's only so many more that are popular. Like, I played the skate series. I played all the Tony Hawk games, or the ones that I can at least. There's stuff that I don't have. I don't have a capture card in my computer now. So like, I can't play anything that's only on a console and that type of thing. So like, what else can I even do on the channel that people will like? And then I thought this was definitely going to be it. And it definitely was not. Nobody cared. And I felt pretty bad about it. The thing was, like, maybe if I do a 270 nose slide on there. I actually had a pretty interesting plan for that. So my thing was, like, there are going to be a lot of people who would like to learn some of these tricks. Probably not a lot of people who need to learn all of them. You might already know how to do a shove it, but you don't know how to do a kickflip. So, you're kind of at that point. Or, if you are in your, you skated back in the day as a teenager, but now you're trying to learn stuff, you might be able to figure out how you used to do a few of these, no problem, but you're going to need help on some. So how do I get people to watch them all? And I came up with the idea of having like a storyline. And I thought that was genius. So I had this plan. There's this weird skate park. It is maybe an hour away from my house. And there is a bowl. And the bowl has this like a super vert wall, like an extension, and there's coping on it, and it goes all the whole width of the skate park. Like it goes, you could land, there's like 2 feet of concrete and then grass, and it has paint, like paint scraped all along it, as if someone has slid the whole thing, which is not possible because there's just no run for it, and it's really high if you're not coming from the pool, you know, but there's continuous lines as if people slid the whole thing. Now, most likely someone just, held their board along it and kind of made some lines that way, but it looked like it was fake, you know? And so I had this concept that I was gonna film there, and I was gonna be like, man, this thing is weird. Like, why would they build this like this, and who's been skating this and whatever? And that would be, in the first week. And then the next time I would see someone standing over there, like some kind of person just kind of creeping on me, and then I would slowly have more and more things happen and discover who they are and say, oh, this is some pro back from, like he could skate this. I guess that makes sense. No one else could skate it, but there's, Tori Pudwell lives right over there. And that ended up being the problem. I couldn't use an actual person because I was going to play it as like a storyline that this is actually happening, but I couldn't use someone who actually existed and like fake dox them, because you could easily, like they don't live there. What are you talking about? And it would spoil the story, like, the whole point of it. And I couldn't make up a skater because you could look him up and say, well, this guy doesn't exist. What do you mean he secretly lives near skate park or next to the skate park? Who cares? But so that was the first plan. I was trying to come up with some kind of way where something happens to me. Someone is, in the parking lot, like staring at me, and then I get kidnapped or like something to make it so that people, even if you don't care about the next trick, you might watch to see where the storyline goes. But I ended up not being able to come up with anything that made sense, and that's when I just decided to try to find some sponsors who would send in some gear, and I could do send that out to somebody I picked. I of course had this plan for what to do if so many people qualified for it, because what you had to do if you didn't see it was you had to, this manual pad is way too long, is you had to submit a clip for each trick with a certain hashtag. And I figured out of all the people who watch it, I would have to fight through 20, 30, 40 different submissions. So I could, this is a boring manual. So that I could pick out whoever I choose to win. I end up getting 3 or 4. There was one that didn't use the right hashtag, but he tagged me and I ended up seeing it. And then there was one who clearly already could do all the tricks and was just doing it to try to win, which was fine. I wasn't against the rules or anything. But I had 4 people, maybe 3. It's been a while. I'm not sure. But and I was concerned for a while, like, is anybody gonna qualify for this? I don't want to keep this stuff. Like, that's not the point. But so that sucked kind of a lot, and I felt bad after that. I felt like I really put my best into that, and it went nowhere. So and it's hard grinding this blindly. Maybe if I do like a lip slide, I'll at least have a bigger target. Although in that case, I don't know how to land it. So yeah, I kind of stopped for some time because my when I just do the questions, like those do badly as well. They do so badly that they hurt the channel. And then this series didn't work either. So I was just stumped. I was frustrated. Didn't feel good about it. I ended up doing the snow skate one. Man, this spot sucks. I'm not gonna try to do this. Actually, did I catch that in the air, or does it? No, it goes crazy. Okay, I thought so. So I did that snow skate one, which was cool because I used to love doing snow skating stuff back in high school. Like 2005, I used to have one, and I used to make a little like grind spot so I could drop in down my stairs on my porch, and I could ride up this ramp that's just a little piece of wood and then grind on stuff. I had a ton of fun doing that, and I've been wanting to do it at my house, but there's no hills, so I end up having to build the whole thing to do it. And that was fun. And I had plans to do more stuff. I was gonna do like a kickflip out of something, like a tail press, I think was my plan. I talk about it in that, but it only snowed 3 or 4 more times. Well, there were 4 more. Yeah, it snowed 4 more times after that, and that just ended up not being that much time, to end up doing it again. Sorry about the dog. The pest control guys are probably on their way out now. Oh, look at that butter. And that was fun. I just ended up not having enough snow to do more than that. I might try to do that again next year. I would like to probably this fall. How am I going to get speed for this? I can't it'd be cool if I could pop out of that and land up here, but that's not enough run to do another ollie real quick. Yeah, but this fall I would like to rebuild that and make it kind of nice, and maybe get the pro level snow skate that's solid wood and not plastic, because I posted that trick, and someone else just sent me a clip of them doing the same thing on theirs, but they have like the pro snow skate, and it was like first try or something. He was just like, yeah, you definitely got the wrong snow skate. This is easy. Like part of that was probably skill, but yes, it was also the wrong board. But the point, if I just spend $120 on that, I think I'd like to know that I'm going to enjoy it before I spend $200 on the pro one. And the pro ones, the grip tape, you can get these like bumps on them, and you can get grip even when there's snow packed on your board, and that's another $50 or something like that. They're not cheap, so I wanted to actually try it out before I committed to a full thing. Ooh, there we go. Skating that rail, not all that much fun. Can I grind that? Ooh, I can't kickflip back tail. I mean, switch flip back tail. Let's give me all the credit here. All right, let's find some more spots. So yeah, that was going to be something else I could do that would be fun. Man, they really stacked this place. I'm not sure how to grind this down one. I might have to put a kick, because that's that's too high. I probably could get up there though, because it's a video game. You can ollie your full height every single time, let me try a front nose on that and just see what happens. It's probably going to be a disaster. Oh, can I actually use that rock as a kicker? I can't tell. I felt like I got a lot of height, but I also went flying. So, okay, maybe I can't. What's happening when I hit? Oh no, that's too steep. You just kind of bump into it. All right. But that would be cool if this was flat. That would have been a little bit better, I think. All right. Anyway, yeah, I guess I probably can't grind this because I have to pop up and then immediately do a grind. Oh, I'll try it. Why not? I got the time. Just don't go super fast. That's one of the hard things in this game. To go the kind of speed that a person would actually go, you just kind of drop the board and jump on it. If I push, I end up going superhuman speeds immediately, but it feels so slow. Sometimes I'll skate a spot that you can actually skate in, and I'll just blow right past it. Is that too high? The trick of the year, was it 22? Was at the China banks, and a guy went up the bank and just popped over one of the spots there, and I can easily do that in a game. I can fly right past. I can 360 flip it. This game feels the most like actual skateboarding, but it's also way easier. You are way beyond a pro. But I can't get onto that. I don't know why. It's high, I know, but you can skate all kinds of really high stuff without a problem. But it's more fun to be able to do anything you want, all right. It'd be cool if there was some kind of crazy line I could do here. Oh wait, what about those curved ones? I wanted to skate those. I don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss this either, though. All right, let me try this. I'm going to try to find those curved ones. I would like to maybe do something down there. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. All right, most of the times I play San Francisco, the map that has the Hub Hideout in it. I skate that one all the time, and it's not the hubba itself. There's like a stair set past it. Like after you land, you go down this little path, and then there's another stair set there. I just skate that like every day. So if I push once, I'm going a little bit too fast, but all right. Oh, is that enough? Okay. So I set my push speed super high, which is that's on me, but I don't enjoy having to, you know, because there's plenty of stuff where there's not enough room to push a bunch of times, so I just have my push speed as high as it can go, which makes it a little more possible to skate certain things, and then other stuff gets too hard because you have a little less control over your speed that way. All right, gotta do that. I gotta do a little push there. All right, let's just do a this is hard because if you go too fast, it's tough to like stay flat, and all right, that happens sometimes too when you try to turn a little bit too frequently. Can I do it? Yeah, there we go. Look at that tweak dolly, that'll do it. This is tough. This game is not great at transition, I will tell you that. There's a spot where even in the story, I think I was recording during it. It was right toward the end. I think there were parts that I was not still recording at that point. I would be happy doing anything on this. I don't even care. It's got to be the whole thing. I got to pop up into it, and then I got to do a revert on accident. Oh, if I could just hit those two gaps, I would be very happy. All right. Kick flip. What happened? Could you explain to me? Oh, it's too late. That happens so much in this game. All right. I can do it. Heel flip up. Okay, kick flip. No. Who told you to turn left? It's curving to the left, but you turned even further left than that. Okay. This is hard. Okay. Do nothing. Just do nothing. No, because you go a little bit too right if you do nothing. Okay, so don't do exactly nothing, but do a little bit. And don't, for the love of God, be too late. And don't be too early because you'll hit your head. You just got to do it perfectly, and you got to do it perfectly twice. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm counting it. I got past the gaps, which is the thing I said I was going to do. I don't even know what happens if you clear it. Can you just let me fall down there? Okay. Thank you. What else we got? I'm trying to find those curved slides. I think they were over this way a bit. How do I get there? Oh. There's problems when you go too fast. Yeah, I can hear people talking in my backyard. It's probably those pest control guys, but every now and then it's not. And there's a lot of weird stuff going on in my neighborhood. Sometimes people around here will just come home and someone will have moved into their backyard and they just live there now. That happens from time to time around here. It has not happened at my house yet, but I've seen it happen. Where did they go? Man, that sucks. Oh, I think, are they up there somewhere? That's fine. Oh, you know what? I forgot to try to do this whole line. All right, let me start. Oh, I can go even further. Okay. I'm going to start up here, gap to rail. Okay, drop down here, boom. And then it's just stairs, then maybe another gap to grind down there. That's going to be tough because you're going to start building up speed. All right, I'm going to try it, and it's going to be fantastic, and you're going to love it. And you're going to say I'm the greatest session player ever born. Okay, you need to go a little bit faster. Yeah, we're going to have that problem again where I'm going to go a little bit too fast with one push and not fast enough with no pushes. All right. Oh, all right. Laser. All right, gap to back lip. Oh, what even happens if you land that? So if you're up here, look at that landing. You got to fall like 20 feet to the ground. Well, I guess you're landing in a bank. Even so, you are going to die if you try this. All right, let's do something cool. Let's just try something cool. All right, that is not what I intended. That trick is technically possible, but not really. All right, just back lip. All right, I need a tiny bit more speed on that, I think. But doing that gap and keeping that curve the whole time is going to be harder with more speed. Did I tell you to turn? Did I? I mean, honestly, tell me if you think I asked you to turn right there, because I did not. All right, I want to do a varial heel flip. I want to do it into a nose grind or a crook or something cool. No slide is not as cool. Ugh. Come on. Here we go. Nose grind. Land it. All right. Tray bomb. Yeah, it's just having that much speed. I've gotten used to turning with the triggers, of course, but it still feels a lot like if you just barely touch it, you turn a lot, you know? So I just tap it quickly instead of soft, if that makes any sense. All right, we get that quick. But when you're going this fast, that doesn't really help. Did I ask you to turn? Just do what I tell you to do. Sometimes the game tries to help you and straighten out, but in this case, I'm not trying to land perfectly straight because the path is not straight. Okay, that didn't help. Although that was a cooler trick. Doesn't help when trying to land it. I guess I'm going to do it into the nose slide. I know I said that was less cool. All right, let's throw a push in there. Okay, so that one won't work because you can't even... Oh, I've got to like stick to the kink. How am I going to do that? What kind of, I mean, that shouldn't have worked at all. But, okay, I've actually got to grind this angled part. So if I gap to like a blunt and it would lock me in, that would push me over and line me up for that bank. But that is tough. All right, I'm going to keep trying it for a bit. And we'll see what happens. Okay, to nose slide, land a little bit crooked. All right. So, all right, that was ugly. Oh, I didn't get it. That is tough. Oh, and you know what I still hate about this game? The game calls that a 1 foot, but it's a no foot, and it looks terrible, right? They did this to punish you if you catch it the wrong way, but that means there's no way to actually do anything with a single foot. Like a lot of people when they're backside 360s, they take off their front foot, and it looks cool. You can't do that in the game because they want to punish you too badly. I don't know why, and they shouldn't have given that a trick name. They should have just had you bail if you do that, because that's what they wanted to do. All right. All right, this might be a little bit much for you to have to watch live. I don't know why. Sometimes when I keep trying the same line, I mix up the tricks and make it harder for myself for no reason. Where am I? Okay, what happened? I was going for okay. I was going for a back nose blunt. I could have locked into a lip. You don't know. Fine. All right, I think I'm going to be done with that spot for now. But I saw a pool with a ramp out of it. Can I... Oh, here we go. Okay, this is kind of cool. This spot is fun. I think I'm going to be spending a lot of time here. Might be worth... Okay. Might be worth the 13 bucks. Okay. So, I need a little bit more height. The tray is not the right trick to get height because this game does give you different height based on which trick you're doing. All right, I need to maybe throw in another push in the middle. Did you see that? Like I hit the ramp and I slow down a lot. Okay, so let me just try just a plain ollie at first. Wow, okay, how do I get more speed out of this? Okay, you can push during that drop. Okay. Well, that was not a nose mani like I had wanted. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. That is a nose manual if I've ever done one. Look at that, nose manual. Nope. That happens fairly often in this game. There's actually certain tricks I cannot land like if I do, wish I could think of one right now. There are tricks that like they either are always tail heavy or nose heavy in a way that I can't get it to work, even though there's ways to tweak that in this game. Oh, come on, don't tell me that touched. Look at how much of a nose manual I landed in. Oh, okay. All right, that counted. That counted. Oh, that was pretty buttery. Well, not buttery. I couldn't tell for sure if it was a nose manual, which makes it kind of not buttery. All right. Liquid Death. I do kind of like that because it's like a fake beer that you could drink, It just looks cool when you don't want to drink. I respect what they're doing. I don't think you'll ever see me buying one, though. I'm too cheap. Okay. So we got that. There's a little bank there. I don't think there's much of a line to pull off. All right, these water. Okay, so these. The thing I would like to do is like pop past the grass, grind, and then land over on that side. But there isn't enough of a spot to do that. This side is cool and waxed. It curves the wrong way, which probably won't matter in a video game. All right, let me just try that. It'd be cool to do like a tail slide. Oh, there's a little like drop off right there, and it turns you a little bit. I don't like that. All right. Pop out. Ah, okay. I want to do a tail slide 270. Oh, actually, grinding the opposite side of this gives me the same feeling. Plus, if I try to hit the left side, that little bank will nudge me over to the right anyway. So, if I could like crook, pop over to crook, and then, you know, pop out over that corner, that would be pretty sweet. Okay. Here we go. I would be okay with a nose blunt. Well, nose slide, I guess. Like an ollie over to nose slide. What I really want... Oh, that was almost exactly what I wanted. Because that way I'm hitting the curve the right way. There's no wax on that side, which makes it look a little bit less like it's possible, you know? But it doesn't bother me too much. I don't know if I could get more speed for this because, I mean, there is a little bit of room, but the drop off, like that banky stuff, might throw me a little bit more. Okay, well, I got more speed or more room and then didn't push again. So, yeah, see, that throws me to the right a little bit harder now. All right, I still would like to get that crook. I would like to actually land one of the things that I have claimed. All right. Oh, let's keep it going. Backside heel in. All right. Okay. Not going to get lucky on that switch flip back tail again. It is tough to skate transition in this game. You can kind of like turn, like when you reach the coping, you can do this, and then you can like do this, and then you lean back. And if you time it just right, like that, you see like the tail. Yeah, like you can do a tail slide like that. But the timing and the spacing of it and everything has to be perfect. Ooh, gap to manual? All right. I'm curious how much time they spend trying to figure out like if this makes sense. You know, like if it would flow properly as an actual park. I doubt it because why bother? But ooh, can I? All right, if I could duck under that. That would be kind of cool. I'm sure there's something over there. I don't know what's over there to continue this line. Okay. So if I can... Yeah, there we go. All right. If I could gap... Oh, that is not what I expected. Ollie over that, land in the bank, and then come over here. It'd have to be something heavy for it to be that long of a line. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. And do a varial heel flip nose manny. I'm not intending to flip out. The board flipped, but I didn't ask it to. I got to go a little bit slow because of that unevenness. All right, don't pop out. It doesn't like it. Don't pop out. There we go. Okay. Now just got to lean down. Okay, I gotta hug the left a little bit more on that. Okay. Varial heel flip nose manny. It would be cool to get like a low pop. There we go. That's what I really wanted. There we go. Let's do that. Let's pop up onto here. Do I have to? Maybe I can't clear through those leaves. Maybe I have to. Okay. If I'm on the leaves, the gap is longer, but it's lower. So, but yeah, I gotta do it right about here. Land up there, and then I'll do a nollie 360 over this. I'm gonna try to not land right there. Oh, that is a big gap. Oh, if I could do less, I could land in the transition. That would be kind of cool too. Okay. There's lots of options here, you know. I'm not going to complain about this level. Despite the fact that I paid $20 for the game because I bought it when it was on Steam early access, you know. And I'm paying almost that again for one level. Seriously. There are times when I don't know if there's something wrong or not with how hard I try to do a manual and it doesn't work. All right, let's gap into Come on, I did that the first try. Didn't land anything cool, but I like at least cleared the log. Forgot about that part. Okay. Vero heel flip, nose mani, low pop. There we go. Butter. Lean down to get over that. Now, big ollie. There we go. Okay. Not gonna push. I'm gonna have to do it backside because of the angle I approach. Okay. I turned backwards in the air, which is not something you would do, but I got my line and I feel okay about it. Let's check this out. Yeah, I really enjoy doing that, the low pop out like that. All right, there we go. Narrowly missed that. They put a lot of stuff. Yeah, whoops. They put a lot of stuff that's just sitting there and you can like crash into, and it is pretty annoying. Just had to mute my phone real quick. All right, I'm not gonna do anything else here. I want to find those curved slides before I forget. I know they were roughly over there, so let me just go that way. If I see anything cool along the route, nothing wrong with that. I'm definitely not trying to get stuck. That could be kind of fun. How would you get speed for that? Oh, no? I guess you ollie all the way over, immediately getting distracted, which is a good sign. Yeah, and then I can't get through that. So they designed this kicker. Maybe it's just supposed to be hard. I guess maybe that's possible. All right. And if I can ollie this gap and then like clear that one. Well, if I have enough speed to clear the first gap, that second one isn't hard. Okay, that's fine though. Heel flip and then tray. And then I can do a long nose slide. Okay. There's stuff here, man. It's dense. Oh, here they are. Okay. What is the coolest thing I could do here? Now the red one's going to be tough because you can slide it landing and just have to land and keep turning. So I'm gonna go with the blue one for now. And I think the coolest thing to do is, of course, a back tail around the outside. All right, and then if I can, 270 out or something, that would be even better. Oh, there we go. Steez. That was beautiful. You have to, when you skate a curve, like slowly turn as you do it, or else you won't. Man, I have gotten like 40 things popping up on my phone since I started this. I did this because the day has been slow at work. Oh, that was almost cooler. But then as soon as I'm busy, that's when everything happens. All right. But I had to do it soon because it's still not that hot out and it is boiling in here and I can't run my AC. There we go. If you've watched any of my gameplay videos, you have seen me complain about how brutally hot it gets in here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I kind of prefer the no pop with the slide. I feel like that's a little bit more likely what you would do. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This looks kind of fun. What if I do tray flip over to crook or nose blunt? Oh, it said over crook. I know a lot of people will argue there is no such thing as a front side over crook, but the 360 flip over it to a backside crook, can't really deny that that's something you can do. And then you're just talking whether there's a space in over crook or not. It said it, but I definitely lost the wheel on there. Yeah, I lost my pinch. You don't want to lose your pinch. That's dangerous. To nose blunt. I mean, that's kind of a fun ledge, or handrail, I guess, because you go down and then back up and it feels kind of cool. All right, whatever. We're not going to get that exactly perfect unless we do this try. No. Or this one, maybe. And then I would like to try the red one next to me. I'm not sure how you could do that as a line, but it must be possible, or else they probably would have, whoa, or else they would have tweaked it. Every now and then, look at this height, man. What did I do? Oh, my nose might have rubbed. Did my nose rub? No, I just got a lot of height. I think the slide maybe has a mild bump up. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but that's wild. This game, lots of fun. Okay. So, let me try something here. I'm not going to go too crazy because I'm just trying to test it out. If I could land and then I could like... Yeah, it's, you know, that was slow enough that I could manage to make that turn. But it's like boringly slow, you know? Okay, I can land it. No, I didn't mean that. Let's turn around. All right, if I could like manual this, that'd be kind of crazy, but... All right, back lip. Oh. Yeah, then pop back in, that's right. This line will sound good on paper but look terrible, which is what all of my actual lines that I ever filmed were like. I would always try to like do something that I could describe and would sound good, and that's not the way I thought about it. It was just like, you know, on paper this line was crazy. I did this trick, then this trick, and this trick. But if you watch it, it's like, well, I did the first trick, and I came to almost a dead stop. I kick turn, I was like completely sideways, and then I went back the other way to do the next trick, and then I landed with my toe down, and you know, but like on paper it would have been good if you can't see it. I've grown a little bit. Okay, that's interesting too. Could maybe, what should I do on there? What should I do? I think it's dying for a smith. Not an over willy, a smith. Those are hard to pop out of though. I'm not sure exactly how to do it on purpose. Like you just kind of shake your front foot, and if you do it just right, it'll work. But good luck doing the timing exactly right. Okay, I need something where I can ollie out of it a little bit easier. What about just a simple buttery nose grind? Not one where you fall off. Maybe like an actual nose grind or a crook would be fine. Oh, there we go. Get some speed going. Probably can't ollie over that, but I could do... How much height can you get in this thing? Okay, all right. I understand. I bailed. Let's go this way. How much of a frontside flip could I do in here? Or I guess a backside flip from this angle I'd have to do. Okay. Did not intend for that double, but that's all right. Let's do an alley-oop. Yeah, something else, like when you do flip tricks on transition, you will often hang up on the way down, which is kind of less fun, you know, like that. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to do a backside flip. I'm not trying to do like a kick flip back lip or anything. All right, I think I did that gap already. I could do manual here, flip out. Oh, but then you gotta land and turn real quick. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Is there anything leading up to this? No, there's nothing leading up to this. Okay. No big deal. I got this. I've got this. I'm a pro. That's kind of cool. There we go. Okay. I don't think there's anyone. Oh, I can hit this. Why is there just a rail there? Half cab. Oh. Cleared that. All right. This rail, I'm definitely not going to be able to land anything on. Okay. This sounds gross. Just chain link. Like you can't just grind chain link. So does not sound like a good skateboarding sound to me. I've not done anything in this transition. Oh, maybe if I ollie in the middle. Is that a little, like there's just junk in front of that tree? No. I thought there may have been like a little piece of plywood that could turn it into a kicker, but there's not. But let me try this spot. See what happens. It would be really cool to be able to ollie in and then like grind the trunk of the tree. It would be stupid. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be enough time to set up. No. Yeah, because if you know you've bent your knees so much, you can't just immediately pop. See, like he's trying to ollie, but he's got too much force on him, which, you know, realistic, but kind of ruins my dream of grinding on a tree trunk. Okay, what about over here? Oh, just like a double kink. Yeah, wouldn't grind the first one. Double kink. Oh, and I could gap over the rail. That's always a fun one to do too. Yeah, let me do that one. That's always fun. I like to do like a tray flip to nose slide, but you have to gap past the part of the handrail. Oh, do I not have enough height for that? Don't tell me I don't have enough. Okay, I do have enough height for that. Confirmed. I don't have enough leftwardness, I think. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, if I could land. Oh, can I maybe? No, I can't. I don't think I could pop over left and clear that rail, like, you know, into this part. But I might be able to land back on that rail. I tried. I saw it coming at the last second, and I put in an input for like a lip slide. Didn't work. Okay. Can do it. Okay, let me just tweak. There we go. Tweaked it just a little bit. Now I'm a little bit too far over. You know, it's really hard to dial in the exact right marker because now I have to turn just a little bit right. But the way I had to turn a little bit left. It's like if you can find an angle where you're perfect. Oh! I'm very disappointed in which grind it was. Would have been cool if it was just a board slide, but doing it as an over willy, yeah, kind of sucks. I'm gonna try to do that again. Well, I would like to do it into a 50-50 or a board slide, you know, like something simple. Although if you did that into a board slide, your board would explode and you would die. But I think 50-50 might be a little bit harder. Oh, how close was that? Okay, so all right. I might not be able to do the 50-50 without popping out, but if I pop out, I might clear it a little bit too much. I could just try to pop out. Well, I have been popping out, right? Yeah, okay. I can't pop out all the way. If I could throw that flip in there, like, I've dialed in my entry angle, by the way. Feeling all right about that. Come on. Oh! Nollie backside 180? I don't think anyone did a nollie backside 180. I nollied, and I did like a 90. Okay. I was hoping that would be like if you looked real close, if it was like technically a Smith. Like you could make the argument from a certain angle, but no, I just kind of would have broken my ankle. All right. What should I do on here? This is a steep one. This is going to be tough to like keep your grind from getting weird. I'll try to do a 5-0 on it though. Yeah, you know, games haven't figured out how to get you to stick to a kink like that. You have to just do it slow enough that you barely have enough speed because you know, get some airtime. When you actually do it, you just have your legs bent, you straighten them out a little bit right there, and you can stick to it no problem. But games have not figured out how to let you do that. But if I do a tail slide, tail slides grind a little bit or slide a little bit slower than a 5-0 in the game. If I can get going slow enough, yeah, see, you just get a little bit of airtime right there. Like, I don't know why they don't put in some kind of special programming where it can tell if you're on a kink and just like increase the gravity a little bit or something like that. Okay, see, it technically got it, but I did get a little bit of air. You wouldn't get any air doing this. But anyway, the spot looks good anyway. I don't know why it would be waxed right there exactly. Like, how are you starting right there? If you're starting up here, it would be waxed on the down part only. Let's try a tray flip nose grind on that. Oh! I feel like it was just wheels. Yeah, I was just doing a nose manual. A kind of angly nose manual. But, you know, it was first try, so eat that. Alright. I've been trying to do late flips. I feel like they've gotten slower from the way they used to be. Like you can't do anything to a late flip. I was hoping there'd be more down here. I know I did a quick little cursory ride through earlier. Not much going on here. Table. Oh yeah, you know what? I bet there's going to be a lot of people who are coming up with their own spots, you know, because you can go in and you can, what's the button for that? I don't ever do it. I thought it was LB. Anyway, you can bring up, all of your stuff. I don't know. Okay, it is LB. It just, I guess you can't be moving while you do it. And putting their own kickers and all kinds of stuff around. This could be a pretty crazy spot for that type of stuff. Could I pole jam to flat? I doubt it. Let's find out. All right, I gotta start right about here. There's no pole jam in this game, like on purpose. But you can do like you can either slide into it or do like the tiny ollie. Yeah, see? Beautiful. That is how pole jam looks in the game. It's a little bit silly. It's my fault for spinning backside, I guess, but I thought it'd be cool. All right, let me just try to do a pole jam. Yeah, that's why I spin, because you can actually hit it a little bit more consistently that way. I'm trying to do like the low pop and then turn and do like a little, like a susky or something on it, so I don't have to be lined up exactly right. There you go. Beat that. Beat that. Susky pole jam. Boom. All right. A gap all the way into. Don't be a Willy. No, that's a salad grind. Okay. Good times. Good times. Oh, and man, there's gaps in the transition. That might not be doable. That might be too much transition to clear with the amount of turn space you have. Well, that might be doable. Well, at least you can get up onto it. I think that'd be okay too. Boom. Oh, maybe you can grind over it. That would be cool. Let me push up to this and see if I can get into a grind up there. I could not. Might be needing a little bit more speed. It feels like I got a lot, but this is a big wall here. Okay, I'm not sure if I can do that. Did I land on it? Well, kind of. And I popped right at the top of this one, didn't I? Yeah. All right, that's probably doable. That might be a little bit tough. And trying to do grinds on coping, it's not worth it to me because it always looks bad. You know, like you spend a ton of time trying to get it just right, and then you end up seeing how glitchy and weird it ended up looking. All right, so they've clearly put steps here for you. There's got to be some kind of rooftop gap. And that might be the last thing I do. I see I'm running a little bit long here. Oh, could I grind that, pop out? All right, so this might take a minute. Don't go anywhere yet. All right, I don't need to start on this. Let me start right here. I'm going to do, I'm not sure how much height I can get on that. That's low enough to, I could probably do a crook on that, right? Could I do a crook on that? I've not slid at all on it yet. Okay, I'm being a little bit too far away. I can nose slide it, and then I could backside flip this, and then what? That would be kind of boring. No, oh, could I just ollie over that fence at the end, maybe? All right, let me just do something cool. How does that sound? I always really set myself up for failure when I do that. All right, this angle is not working well for me. Can I just do less pushing? I don't want to have that drop in the middle of my run up, you know? All right. Crookie monster, nollie flip, backside heel flip, favorite of mine. Could I cab over this? Okay. Eventually, how far off was I on the height? Was it timing or was it height? Oh, that is close. It definitely looks like my front wheel would have clipped there. Maybe cab would be the wrong trick. I could probably ollie it though. And if I can ollie it, I can late flip it. Okay, so crook nollie flip is what I'm going for. You see how there's that little corner on the end there? I'm trying to not hit that, which is why I have to pop out. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. All right. Boom. All right, let's just do an ollie. Okay, I might not be able to do that. This is a terrifying. Let's find the worst picture. Probably like that. Like that would be, well, you'd have to see the bottom, right? But just terrifying. So yeah, that's probably be another example of where you'd have to put down a kicker or something like that. So that line ended up not being as exciting as I had hoped. I can probably do something better though. Can I kickflip onto that? It's pretty high. Can I? Oh. There is a roof in the San Francisco map that I play all the time that has some of the, well, no, they look a little different. They might be just a hair shorter, but you can do anything on them. There we go. Yeah, like you can do anything you want. You just gotta, the timing just has to be perfect to be able to clear that much. Also, it is a new idea for me to have a on camera face camera here. Hopefully you can see it. I will have to cut them together later, but you know, as long as nothing terrible happens in editing, you should be able to see me. Hello. That is a new one for me. All right, let me find one more thing. I know I said that this is going a little bit long, but I'm having fun. What if that'd be kind of fun if I could board slide that and drop to board slide again. I just saw this clip online. I can't think of names. I'm really terrible at names. I think it was in a Spitfire video, and a guy did a back blunt and then spun around to a lip. And like the second part of it was kind of like this. It was super short, so he kind of like clipped down all these. There's an angle here that keeps throwing me. See, it's turning me left. Maybe I just do a front side. And it was super cool to like board slide and drop down and keep sliding. I missed the first one. Okay, yes, let's do a willy into a feeble. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Feeble would be kind of cool. You know what? It's going to have to be a front lip, I think, because I really envisioned it as backside. Okay. The non-flatness of the level does make it kind of challenging in a not so fun way. But, oh, there we go. Did it. I can clear this one because I can go a little bit downhill. Frontside flip over that. And I will close out by doing some gnarly tricks over this kicker. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I would like to... Okay. I should have known that was going to work. I would like to have some more stuff for you in the future. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that's going to be, whether I try another like a challenge run in a game. I do have a list of them that I haven't done yet. The only thing is, you know, when you get to the more obscure games, less people care. So do I do the skate series again in like a different way? Do I do like, you know, PlayStation 1 games and try to do something with that? I'm not sure. So you know, I haven't quit the channel by any means. I've just been trying to restructure and like figure out how it's gonna be as I keep going. So you will see more of me in the future, hopefully more consistently once I get that all planned out. It might take some time, I'm not really sure. But I wanted to make sure you saw this. People have been tagging me and stuff and asking me if I'm dead. I'm not dead. Not yet anyway. So yeah, I will keep making more stuff in the future. Hang tight for all that, and I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out today.